Welcome to Learn with Amine. In this video, I'll be talking about the issue of address not validating on the VFS portal. For the Indian passport renewal in United States through VFS, after you have filled in your government application form, you are supposed to go on the VFS portal, create a customer profile, link your government application form to the customer profile, and then make a payment. Before you make a payment, it is going to ask you for your address so that it validates the address and then creates address label for your address to the VFS and then back from VFS to your address. Now, if the address is not getting validated on the VFS portal by the FedEx system, then you cannot proceed further with your application. In this video, I am going to present certain tips and tricks by which you can make the FedEx system validate your address so you can generate the address labels and proceed with your application. So watch this video till the end. Let's get started. Let's jump right away into the address not validating on VFS portal issue. In the start, I will be providing a demo on how to do it. After that, I will be giving you additional tips and tricks so that you can solve the issue of address not validating on VFS portal by yourself. So please watch the video till the end. This issue appears for some of the viewers when they go to step 3. So click here to pay the fee online. This is done on the VFS portal. Once you are on the VFS portal for the first time, you would have to do the new user registration using first name, last name, email address, mobile number of USA. This is the password. Both the password should be same. Then you need to confirm all of these checkboxes, then properly give the captcha code. After that, you need to submit. But since I have already created a demo account, I am going to log in. And this is going to ask me for the email address, and enter your email address, enter your password and then the captcha code. After that, click on continue. This has taken you inside the VFS portal. You need to click on create new application so that you can link your government application form to the VFS portal. And it is going to ask you the details that you have entered. The center, Houston. Please select the correct jurisdiction, because if it is incorrect jurisdiction, VFS will return your application. I have a video on the mistake series regarding selection of the correct jurisdiction. Please watch that video if you are doubtful. And then you need to click on the type of application, application category. Then you are going to select the application type, postal, then select the payment mode. Online payment is the easiest, so we click on that and then click on continue. And here you are supposed to add your customer, basically the government application form number. It is going to ask you government reference number, ARN. So enter the ARN for your particular application. Select the book type. Select the passport number, your passport number, then enter your date of birth here. All the details should match with the details that you have entered in the government application form. And then here it is asking for place of birth, passport issue date, passport place of issue. So these are the old passport number or the one passport that is expiring now. Now select nationality, India, your first name, last name, select your gender, and then select the father's full name. Then select the service type, normal or Tatkal. Remember that Tatkal application is not eligible if you are changing any particulars in your passport. And select the state, then click on submit. Are you sure you want to submit? Click on OK. So after that, you're selecting the courier service. VFS offered courier service, which is FedEx, is selected. Then click on continue. So I'm trying to recreate the issue that many of my viewers are facing. So depending on whether you want to take some services or not, you can uncheck these options. If you uncheck SMS, anyway you will be receiving emails, so you can save $5. If you are sending physical photos, then uncheck photo service option. But if you do not want to send the physical photos but want to upload your digital photo to the photo service portal, then you can click on this. So if you already have the physical photos available with you that you might have taken on your India trip, then you can save this $8 by unchecking it. Now if you do not have physical photos available with you which are recent, then if you check this option, it is cheaper for you because it takes $8 for photo service for uploading the digital photo on the photo service portal, rather than taking the physical photo in the United States, because in United States it costs minimum $15 to take a photo. So depending on that, please check or uncheck the option, then click on save, then click on continue. Okay, this amount has changed. Now click on continue. It is going to ask you, are you sure? Then say yes. Now is the place where it is saying customer mailing address, and this is where the viewers are facing issue with regards to the address not validating. Now let me take some examples to recreate this issue. For example, your address is this 17700 Boat Tree Drive in the zip code of my favorite city, Elgin. So this is the zip code. Now click on validate. Let us see if it is getting validated or not. Now as you can see, it says address was not validated successfully. This is exactly the issue that the viewers are asking me questions about. Now how do we solve this issue? Let us first do DR as DRIVE. So the abbreviation DR stands for drive. Let's click on validate. It's not going to validate again. Okay, now what are we supposed to do is just backspace. Now this is the abbreviation board TR, that stands for Boat Tree. Now click on validate and look at the magic. The address entered is validated successfully. So this particular address 17700 Boat Tree Drive, it exists on Google Maps, it exists in real life, but in the FedEx system it is abbreviated as 17700 Boat TR. So this is the way the address validation on the FedEx backend system and the VFS Global backend system occurs. Now let's take another address in same my favorite city of Elgin. So it is 13704 Minard Way. Let's validate it. It's not getting validated. Now let's abbreviate way as WY. Let's click on validate. It's not going to validate again. Now what's the issue? Let us abbreviate Minard as MENRD. Now click on validate. Now the address is successfully validated because this is the abbreviation that is present in the FedEx or the VFS Global system. Now let us take another example in another zip code. For example, 11925 Ring Drive. Okay, 78653. Let us click on validate. Does it validate? No, it's not getting validated. Now let me do the abbreviation DR. Does it validate? maybe not, it's not validated. Now let us abbreviate RING as RNG. Click on validate. Does it validate or not? Yes, the address has been validated, and this is actually how this particular address is abbreviated in the system of FedEx or VFS. So this is how you need to take care, and this is the demo for the address example. Now I'm going to give you certain tips and tricks with regards to the abbreviation. So tips for the abbreviation. So you need to try both the versions until the VFS system and the FedEx system validates your address. So if you have RD or road in your address, you need to try both the options, version 1 and version 2. Same goes with avenue. If it is avenue, you can try the version 2 as AV or version 3 AVE in your address. Now if your address has boulevard, then you need to try boulevard as well as BLVD, then north as N, south as S, east as E, W as west. So these are the different versions that you need to try for your address till the address gets validated. Now there are some other words. Apartment is APT, suite is STE, building as BLDG, floor as FL, department as DEPT, room is RM, circle is CIR. So these are the abbreviations which are in the FedEx database. So I have taken this information from the FedEx database. If your addresses has any of these words, so try both the versions. Next list of words: trail, you can try TRL, street ST, branch as BR, lane as LN, count as CT, curve as CV, crossing as XING. So this was shocking to me as well, but this is how the word is abbreviated in the FedEx system. Now, what are the solutions if the address is not validating by FedEx apart from these abbreviations? So the first solution is to abbreviate. Okay, to abbreviate the last word in your street address line 1. Now the next step is to also abbreviate the last but one word in your address line 1. Okay. Now the third option that you have is to contact FedEx to identify what abbreviation they use for your address. Okay, but it's not easy to reach FedEx over phone. You would have to go to them personally, and most often than not, the FedEx personnel in the FedEx office might not know what you are talking about, but you can get this information from them. Now, apart from that, the other solutions that you can follow is enter your address manually in lowercase letters instead of autofill or uppercase. Next is verify that your address matches exactly with the address that you have submitted in the government application form which you have filled in part 1. Next is ensure that address format is correct, including any house numbers. Now if you are in newly constructed homes in new community, then it may not be validated automatically or manually. In this case, you might need to manually send documents using UPS and include a return label as well, a prepaid return label. So if you are using the VFS offered FedEx service, then you need not include a return label because FedEx and VFS have partnership. VFS can print out the FedEx label for the return and they can send the document back to you. Okay, but in case of UPS and VFS, they do not have partnership. If you are paying or sending through UPS, then you would have to include the return label inside the envelope that you are sending. Now the last resort is to contact the VFS. And how to contact the VFS, I have a short on my channel, you can check it out. And what is the lastest resort? It is sending the application package using UPS instead of VFS FedEx. So this is the video. I hope this video is helpful to the people who are facing the issue of address not getting validated. If you have any other questions, you can use the comment box below. Thank you, take care and bye bye.